Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, February 5th, 2021 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is, it is my divine responsibility to bring forth my gifts. So today we have the moon shifting out of Scorpio and into Sagittarius. Hopefully will bring a little sense of lightness, although we definitely have some interesting astro. Before the shift though, one last connection between the moon in Scorpio and Pluto. And so my feeling is, again, this Scorpio energy has been so much about transformation that is also Pluto energy. And so this to me is like kind of capping off that, like, yes, be empowered. And this is so good because I really do feel like our task, this energy of today, needs that empowerment backing us up. So we are building into a connection through the day between Venus and Saturn, and we actually have the moon feeding in, moon in Sagittarius feeding in, which feels really good. And the cards I have are so indicative of this energy. So Venus a lot of times gets called out for being about relationships, and that is definitely one of the keys of Venus energy. And yet Venus can also represent the gifts that we come in with, the things that we came to share. And look at these cards. I have the sharing card and I have the flowering card, both in reverse. Now Saturn aligns us with purpose and responsibility. And so to me, more so than any relationship, which definitely can bring up relationship stuff and we'll get into that, but more so than that, this is a call for you to step into the energy of sharing your gifts, these energies that you came in with. Again, my feeling is that the world will find its alignment as each of us finds our personal alignment. And part of finding our personal alignment is connecting to our gifts, our talents, the things that we love, the things that we create that bring beauty. The more we can do that, the more other people will see that and align in theirs, and hopefully all align in like that beautiful rainbow spectrum of everybody showing up how they're called to show up. So Venus aligning with Saturn is supporting that. Now I love the moon in Sagittarius actually feeding in. It is a sextile. A sextile energy is a helpful, supportive energy. So while the moon can have like hiddens in it and some emotional energy, in this case with the sextile, the moon is like, get on with your bad self. Do it, show up. It's like giving you the optimism to be like, yeah, maybe I can do this. Maybe this is what I'm here for. Maybe I am gifted. Maybe I do have things that the universe, the world is wanting and ready to heal. And what I love with this is the top card that came out today is the awareness card, which is the chariot card in traditional tarot. It's about moving forward, peeling through these veils. And so often these veils, whether they're projections from others or fears or traumas that we have, we're moving through them with this connection. So where are you being called to step up in regards to your gifts? Bringing them forth, sharing them with the world, sharing them with our greater community, right? So I like this. Now, we also may have some other stuff coming up. Venus can also represent worth stuff, and Saturn can be the conditioning energy. And so we may have some of that coming up, especially as we tap into our gifts and how and what we're called to show up in the world with. And so do be aware there may be some worth stuff. Now, traditionally, Venus and Saturn can also create longing in regards to relationship. Like, I want commitment. I want somebody to show up for me. This is also in regards to ourself and our gifts, once again. So if you're feeling that desire for commitment, how can you commit to showing up in your divine fire, sharing that divine light, growing, flowering? And I love this card. Oh, actually, it's two queens. Very, very Venus of this energy to have two queens. Here's the creative inspiration, and here's the grounding, the physical manifestation. This is pentacles and this is wands. So we have the inspiration and we have the grounding here for us once we can get past that old conditioning. So that's really powerful energy that is working with us. Now, I do want to say that we're also building into a connection between Venus and Uranus. We're also building into a connection between Saturn and Uranus. Oh my gosh, so much, these squares. And so, again, with that Uranus energy, there may be some triggering around worth, or even like, how am I supposed to do that? Or the words of, you can't do that, you know, in the back of our mind. So do keep that in mind, that there is that. Don't let that stop the planting of this divine seed. There's some beautiful, powerful energy in that for us. So that's actually all the connections of the day. So I think we'll leave it there for now. Lilith energy is still feeding into this, which is supportive, and Lilith is actually connecting to Uranus right now as well. So again, this may go deep. So many of us carry, I would say, fragments of the Lilith archetype, and this is a call to healing for those fragments, so we can show up in soul, you know. So there are solutions for these fragments, but do be aware that there is deeper work that is being done for all of this. So I'm going to leave that there for now. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.